What's up, guys? We are back with more Dragon Warrior 7. I'm trying a new category now. Retro. See if this makes me more noticeable on Twitch. Because that's all I play. I play retro. Okay. I got the squad back now. Okay, where's this door? Come on, man. Kiefer. Keef! Oh, what was I gonna do? Items. Look at items. I'm broke. But I'm thinking about buying something. What? There isn't supposed to be an island here? You're not seasick, are you? The island's been here for eons. I suppose education is sorely lacking in the land from which you come. I don't know who said it, but I think it was Valdahoth. He said that this game is pretty kiddie. And that's why he didn't finish it. And I get that, but it's not like Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. That game is just ridiculous. This, yeah, it's got kiddie things. I see it. It's also got Dragon Quest thing. Where's the shop? It's not here, right? Okay, where's the shop? I want to buy a hat or something. Yeah, got that right. I'm gonna buy a hat. Kinda looks like a witch's hat. Yeah, what is this? There's some tools. What else is there? You know what's fun in this game? The dungeons. The dungeons are pretty fun. I'm looking forward to another one. I'm not looking forward to walking around in the village and doing all that crap from the beginning that I did earlier. Oh yeah, not this one. Hey! There's a cavern. Look. See that? Could be just like a piece of the game drawing or whatever. Put over here. I'm about to give up. Give up on the shop. Wait, is this it? Aha, it was, yeah. It's the Arabian looking dude. Okay, let's see. This might be not bad for Marie. The mallet. Giant ass hammer. Warhammer. I never got into that. I got some friends who play the miniatures and paint them and shit. Just got never into it. I don't know, man. I once walked into a Warhammer store and it just smelled so much like sweat. I just walked out. I mean, I hung out in like card shops, right? And it was never that bad. What they should have done is put some AC in there. That's the way to do it. Hold on. Was I supposed to finish this? I finished it, right? Yeah. Right, I got the map. Okay. There's no monsters out at sea. Can I zoom out? Then I'm gonna go. I remember. Gotta go at that graveyard. Oh. Ah, never mind. I thought I could disembark over there. Wasn't paying attention. I know it's not the main entrance. There's a shortcut, right? That we take. Aha, there it is. That's why they show that in the beginning of the game, because I'm guessing I'm going to be coming here a lot. A lot, as in one word a lot. That's wrong grammar. A lot. We used to bug our high school teacher and our English teacher in high school would write "a lot is good" on the backboard, on the blackboard, as in like one word, a lot. A lot is good, and he'd come into class and be like, "Who wrote this?" And we start laughing. Some good shit. Good teacher. Hold on. What do I have? Mystic nut. The nut of a mystic. Okay, let's put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, man. Fire shard, okay. So we're probably in the fire area, right? Yeah. This is fire. Area where fire burns. Probably this one. Look at how many there are. How many of these things? Oh. How do I spin this shit? Aha, that's how. It's gotta go at one of these. Stupid bug. All bugs and all flies are my enemies. And mosquitoes. They are the enemy. Must slaughter them all. Is there a big one? Frustrating. That's why I keep looking up. David Ward, what's up? What's up? What's up? Well, it's kind of a puzzle. Probably goes here. Where does this fucking go, man? You know what? I'll bring it to the old dude. The castle. Or not that. Castle, but the village. Old dude knows. I was thinking about high school. Who's your favorite teacher, Dave? Yeah, from high school. Remember Mr. Hislop, the old art teacher? He was so cool. He just didn't give a fuck. He was so old, he could barely hear. We'd go in his class and just draw whatever. As long as he showed up, he'd give you good marks. I also really like Dyer. David Ward says, Mr. Kostev, he taught math. Oh, Mr. Kostev, yeah, I remember him. He had like glasses. He was chill. Very, very helpful. I was slacking a lot in math, and he pulled me aside and said, look, this is what you gotta do to pass. Yeah, like, he actually cared. Most teachers just let me fuck off, right? And gave me failing marks, but he really wanted to help. Yeah, Dyer was good. I had him for like 2 years in socials 10 and 11, I think. That's history class for you guys. And he was pretty awesome. He just had a lot of funny stories. Aw, we can't go there. There was also this other guy, what was his name? Was it Gerard? He was also a history teacher. He had like one googly eye. We talk history like, after class. We just talk about World War II and shit. Yeah. Gerard. Old hippie, yeah. Total hippie. He wore his backpack and he walked to school all the time. Didn't even drive. Yeah, let's go here. Walk around town. David Ward says, and isn't it crazy to think that those teachers are all in their 70s and 80s now? Yeah, they were our parents' age or older when we were going to high school. But to think about it, you know, I still think how they looked back then. Hello, Rio Saiba. I didn't know you were back. Your father hasn't returned from the castle yet. Oh yeah, let's go to the castle. I got scared shitless when I started high school. There was that one kid who got shot and killed. So I thought that's what the high school was like. I'm like, whoa, kids are getting shot here? What kind of place is this? Where am I getting sent to, right? But it was just like a freak accident or a freak occurrence, right? Wait just a moment, Prince Keeper. Sneaking out at the castle like that, you never know what holds something. Sorry, I'm going back in to lower the drawbridge, will you? Now hold on. Where it says M-Dub had its rough side. Yeah, for sure. Prince Kiefer has returned. Lower the drawbridge. Where it said a few became hardcore gangsters, some got killed. Craziness, yeah, definitely. Well, it's New Westminster, right? People there were either super poor or super rich. There's literally no middle class there. Don't let me catch you sneaking out again. Good, we were supposed to go to the castle. Speaking of New Westminster, I found a fish tank, a 10-gallon, on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm gonna go pick it up at New Westminster on the weekend. Free fish tank, right? I like that Facebook Marketplace. David Ward says, I miss Robson the most. John Robson was a special school. I only went there for like 1 year. But yeah, I remember playing in the basketball team. They tore it down, right? And they rebuilt a new school on top of that. That was like an old school, man. It had like catacombs and shit from the stories I heard. An important meeting is being held in the throne room right now. Please take care. Not go there. Okay, I guess we gotta sneak in. Remember Mike Gion? That guy was cool, man. I talked to him on Facebook some years back. He went to the military and he lives in, I think he lives in Nova Scotia. I haven't heard much after that. He was always like, Korea! Brother, welcome back. I heard you told Father you wanted to join the expedition party. Is that true? Remember, brother, that you're going to be king of this country someday. You have to be careful and responsible. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a king. Cut me some slack, Lisa. But actually, I have to confess, I like you just the way you are, but still, Princess, I just know you'll be a great king someday. I'm looking forward to that. Marry her off! Send her off to another land. She's too annoying. Yeah, looks like I can't even get through. There was other ways in. There has to be a secret entrance. Is it the weapon shop? I guess there's just a shop in this. There's no weapon shop. General store. Oh! Oh yeah! The bank! Reminds me of Breath of Fire where you can deposit money. Stick! A stick! It's not like they can go outside and find one on the ground. Like in Breath of Fire 2 when Ryu's young and he uses a stupid stick. Fights the enemies like that. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't want to talk to you again. Leave me alone. Oh, quit your gibbering and open the gate already. Shut up. That's rude. I don't know who you think you are, but you keep it up and I'll boot you out. What an inconsiderate dolt. His name is Old Man. Old Man. Oh, it's you. You've shown up right when I need you. Don't you recognize me? It's me, the sage who lives by the cliff. Oh yeah, we were looking for this old dude. This buffoon won't open the gate, so I can see my friend. Could you convince him to let me in? Well, the princess here, right? Prince Kiefer, you got here just in time. Is this old man your acquaintance? An acquaintance of yours? Well, it's a long story. Fuck. The old man is a friend of mine. Yeah, he's dope man. Dope old man. So can you let him pass? He is not the kind of person that cause trouble. Yes, sir. If you give me a direct order, I cannot refuse. Understand, let us unlock the door. Okay now, go upstairs and sleep. Come, please go through. Oh wonderful, thank you so much. Come back here, old dude. We need to speak. Oh, there's another old dude. So you're still alive, you senile old fool. Who are you calling senile? I should strike you down where you stand. Ha ha ha, I guess you won't be stepping into a coffin anytime soon. Get to the point, and don't try to get me into any more trouble. Yes, yes, the point is, I'm once again in need of that important piece. What did you say? Your words are so absurd. To be derisory? Derisory? I don't know that word. I refuse to believe you. What's true or not will become clear. Once, return it to me. Bring it back as quickly as possible. Bring yourself back? Oh, it's you, so you followed me then. This old man and I are old friends. Stopped by to see him while I was in the castle, that's all. So the two of you know each other. Keep talking about it. But what exactly are you referring to? I knew someone would eventually ask. It seemed there is no longer any point hiding the situation. It has become unavoidable. Tell me, do you know anything about the new lands that have recently appeared? Well, to be honest, we only know a little. Kiefer told the old man about the temple. New world led to. You understand? Alright, I understand. Listen carefully. If I understand you correctly, what you seek rests somewhere within the walls of this castle. I've looked for it many times myself, but to no avail. However, I do believe it can be reached using this raft. Forgive me for being vague, but it wouldn't do to tell you everything at once. What the fuck? He doesn't want to tell us? Manage to bring it back. I will sincerely believe your story, and I will leave it in your charge. Now take the raft and go. I see. I knew this would happen someday. Go ahead, you can use the raft. It's all about the raft. Is he walking? Yeah, he's walking on the raft. That's some lazy game design there. Hey, you helmet dude. Did you come here by raft? How unusual that the old man would let you use his raft. Shut up. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's the part I can get to. Okay. It's a secret passage. It's the agility seed. Oh, looks like the running pimento. Shining force. Ugh. The bookshelf can be moved. Oh shit, more secret passages, guys. Look at that. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, what is this? It's another fire shard. Cool. Now we got 2. That should be it then. 2 fire shards, right? Okay, let's go meet the old dudes. Hey, old dudes. Show us what this does now. Compared to the rest of the game, the intro puzzles are incredibly hard. Incredibly hard. Compared to like all this stuff is easy. I don't know why they put that stuff in the beginning of the game. Ha ha ha, as expected, you brought back a shard. I found that shard when I was about your age. For some reason, King Rorty, Prince Kiefer's grandfather, confiscated it. I'll spare you the story for today. At any rate, as I promise, I'll give you the shard. If the legends are true, you should be able to use the shard to make a new land appear. I don't know why they keep putting their names in the middle of, like, if the same person's speaking, it doesn't have to be like old man says, right? It's a bet. If you bring forth a new land using that shard, then you can continue unhindered on your adventure. Don't worry about the castle. I'll make up some sort of story. Now, take care and be off with you. What about other old dudes? It looks like I've lost this battle. Oh, I'm only talking to myself. The old man is waiting for you. Old man central in here. Okay guys, time for some more dungeons. You know what this reminds me of? Breath of Fire 2. I keep referencing Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire 2, Jean's stage, the frog dude, his castle. Okay, so we do this. Now, I don't know what to think. Would it have been okay to put battles out at sea? Final Fantasy 1, I think 4 did it. Okay. It's gonna be the fire pedestals, right? go into a weird land where up is down, down is up your forehead. Crazy place. Oh, I got multiple pieces. Oh. I got 3 pieces? Whoa, that worked out. A new island. I guess this is like Wind Waker. Tons of islands everywhere. Where are we gonna go? Oh, what is this? An FMV? He's got Roman candles? What the hell? It's lava. The burnination of the countryside has begun. Music changed. Oh, new enemies. Wait. There's a face in the mouth? Should call these guys Face Mouth. Oh, whoa. Yeah, kill those face mouths. Ooh. That's pretty good, 22 experience. She learned sleep. I bet you sleep sucks. It sucks in every game. Oh, these assholes, okay. I don't know. Kiefer. Hey Cobra, what's up, what's up? It's going good on my end. I just opened up a new island. I talked to the old man and found another shard. And here we are. In a new part of the game. See, there's gotta be a village around here somewhere. Oh, holy crap. Sortaroo. Sortaroo! Almost sounds like Dunkaroo. These kids snack things. Now, if I did sleep. It's not even everybody. Why would I want to ever use that crap? Cobra says, nice, moving along, huh? Yeah, definitely making progress in the game. I swear, everything in the intro was the hardest part of the game. All this stuff is easy. Oh. Get the cat mage. Block. Oh, Sortaroos are pretty strong. Oh shit. Don't kill. Oh, okay, good. Just banking on not losing there. Yes. Okay, Ryo Saiba, it's time to heal a lot. Oh shit. Oops. I'm just gonna spend all my MP until I find the village. Bam. So why can't we get one of those swords? They actually look like good swords. Bam. Burn. Face mouth. I'm just thinking about the gear in the new town. Is it going to be good gear? I won't be able to afford it. I gotta grind, right? And I haven't been doing that. Bam. Oh, you gotta attack off. Fire slash. Okay, let's heal. Whoops. I need an area of effects spell. We got these mobs. Oh, come on. Thinking about doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow. Trying to finish the game. Screw the bird. Get the cat main. I think it's better like this, not limiting myself to playing one game. Because when I started streaming, and for a long time, I was just playing like one game until I finished it. This way I could stick with like one RPG and just play whatever game every other day or something. It's nice. I'm thinking about doing more Super Nintendo. I just don't have a lot of non-RPGs on the Super Nintendo. Desert Village. Oh, travelers, we don't see the likes of you every day. This is the village of Engo. There's not much here, but please enjoy your stay. Who knows, maybe you'll find something good here. Come for your stuff and things. Huh? Why do we have these braziers burning? Broad daylight. Don't be silly, this is the land of fire. We worship the flame as our god for generations. Fire good. Worship fire. Ugh. It's almost time for the festival again. Still gets me excited after all these years. stuff and things. Something burning, honey. Looks like charcoal for dinner again. I better go to Pamela's to get some more heartburn medicine. Heat is the most important part of cooking. Have to get it just right. It's a good thing that the god of flame is watching over me. This food has to be perfect. What are you cooking? Cockroaches? I know my son wants to explore the outside world, but when I asked Pamela about my son, I found out something terrifying. She said that if my son ever leaves the village, that he will never come back alive. Ever since then, I've been faking an illness so I can't keep my son around. Hey, your traveler is right. I'd love to hear about your journey. Feels like such a big world out there. So many fun and fascinating things. I hear there's all sorts of scary adventures to have too. It's all true, right? Yes. I knew it. Damn, I wish I could get out of there and see the world. I visit lots of different countries and meet all kinds of people. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Can't very well take off my mother's my mother's sick in bed though. I have to pick up my mother's prescription at Pamela's. I thought she'd say something here. Oh, priest dude. Well, I don't really care what he has to say. I just want to save. What is that? Well, I see the god of flame is feeling well today. What? Why am I not afraid of earthquakes? Well, there's nothing to worry about. They're just signs that the god of flame is looking over us. People love fire here. That house over there belongs to the village elder. You should go in and say hello. No, I don't want to go in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's the same stuff. That's good. $770 for a whip. Pamela started muttering to herself again. I don't know what's wrong with her. Oh, a customer. Do you want some of Pamela's medicine? How about your fortune told? I doubt you'll get either from her. She's in her own little world at the moment. Oh my, I'm beginning to see something clearly now. Who do you think you are? Where is that stupid apprentice? Told her not to let anyone in. I was this close to getting something. Now I'll have to start all over again. Wherever you are, come bother me. Ugh. What a waste of time. I'm just gonna stop talking to people. Keep breaking shit though. Life Acorn. Hey, there's a kid. See behind the priest's house. It's here. I finally found it. Pamela's incredible. Her crystal ball told me right over where it was. If you have any problems, you guys should try her too. Ah, she's a dick. More antidotes. Travelers, you should introduce yourselves to the Elder. He'll be happy to see you. Travelers, we don't see the likes of you often. How wonderful, just in time for the festival too. Festival? This village has a fire festival once a year. End of it is a great procession. Fire up Mount Flame. It's a sight to see. It's the biggest event of the year for this little village. I hope you can participate. I really don't care. I want to go kill monsters. Oh, are you folks travelers? Welcome to Engao. I wonder how many tremors that makes it for today. What? You have a vision? You had a vision of our beloved Mount Flame erupting and burning us all to smoldering cinders? Ha ha ha, you must be kidding. We haven't done anything to anger the god of flame. We of Engao worship the god living in the volcano. He wouldn't hurt us. Besides, it's nearly time for the yearly festival in honor. Good, don't scare me like that. The god of flame permits these tremors. It signals the time of the festival. Why not stay at the beginning? Stay at the inn until the festival begins. You'll soon find out that your fears are completely unwarranted. Look through the window. You can see the mountain where the god of flame lives. It's incredible. Do you guys want to see it? Sure. Well, I'm not going to show you. Yeah. I got this all to myself. Hey, I found one of the hats. That's awesome. Oh, you can equip this, right? Wait, no. Yeah. Cool, that's an upgrade on Keith. Keith! I can sell that stuff. Hey, Meowth, what's up? How's it going? Let's go sell some stuff and kill some monsters. Who's here, right? Meowth says, I regret never getting Dragon Quest 7. Looks good. Once you get through the intro, it's pretty good. It's a little bit kiddie, but it's actually pretty fun. Great music. The game's nice and colorful, like Wind Waker level. Almost have enough for that mallet. Neil says, yep, definitely one I've been looking out for. The ones I regret never getting are Suikoden 2, Breath of Fire 4, and Breath of Fire 5, I believe. If there's a 5, I don't even know if there's a 5. Oh, I was supposed to hit the end. Get the cat mage. I keep hearing Breath of Fire 4 is so good. Just wanted to play it. Meowth says, I have it. Disc only. Been meaning to play it. Nothing was wrong with disc only these days. However you could play a game, you play it. Okay guys, there is a Twitch ad coming up. So I'm going to be taking a 5-minute break here. So you guys don't miss any action. And I shall be right back. We are back, guys. 5 minutes goes by very quickly. Okay. So we gotta go find that volcano. Or go at the end. Oh no. Please don't die, please don't die. Oh. We're supposed to hit the end. Okay. That's the end. One night is $15 for all three. What's all that racket outside? I haven't gotten any word of the festival yet. What could it be? Oh. Okay. Let me just save it. Hey, please, dude, save my game. $10 hours already. I would place this game as of now. It's on the same level as Tales of Destiny. Definitely better than Star Ocean 2. That game was so... like, it wasn't that good. It was alright. Aaron the Buffalo. Hey, what's up, Aaron the Buffalo? Says, trying to sort out my N64, PS1, and Super Nintendo. Seeing what works. Just testing stuff out, and that's pretty cool. Probably involves a lot of cleaning cartridges, right? People of the village, hear what I have to say. I have seen a vision. Saw mount flames, spewing forth angry red flames, engulfing the village in molten lava. Lava. When the fire procession ends, the volcano will erupt and destroy this land. Must not observe the festival this year. It has been cancelled. You know, it says, oh nice, good luck. I hope they all do. Aaron the Buffalo says, memory cards and whatnot. I found an N64 memory card I had. You know, it says, my Bionic Commando NES cart won't work no matter what. Oh, damn. That's a good one. Do I have Bionic Commando? Yeah. I got that one. That's the one where you don't jump, right? You just use your arm and then you swing around. I should play that game. I've actually never played it. I bought it that I thought I'd play it. Yeah, Meowth, you could totally, you watch the NES guy, Riggs or whatever, he'll open his cartridges and then he'll just like clean the entire pins. Sometimes that's what you gotta do with NES cartridges. Aaron the Buffalo says, Perfect Dark and stuff like Shadow Man, but I don't know if they are scuffed. Shadow Man? I'm trying to save my Landstalker. Yeah, there's a reboot on Xbox or something, it's pretty good. You know, it says, yeah, it's great but hard. Go for it. John Riggs, that's his name, yeah. Yeah, John Riggs. He's pretty interesting. I like his videos a lot, actually. I never realized that he's like, oh, I'm 6'6" or something, and I imagine, holy crap, that's a big dude. Did you feel that? Listen to me. That tremor is just the beginning of. All Pamela's doing is angering the god of flame. You know, says he seems cool, and he said that. Yeah, that's why I like his channel. He talks about games and his kids, right? Yeah, exactly, right up my alley. Oh, that must have been a notice about the festival. It's finally starting. Exactly, with anger the god of flame. Cancel the festival. Arr, you idiots. Don't you believe what I'm trying to tell you? Yes, I do. I'm not asking you. I just can't believe this at all. This can't happen to us. You're exactly right. Oh. What's all this noise? Just what are you up to? Pamela prophesied that Mount Flame would explode. What? Can't believe this. Oh. Listen, calm down, fellow villagers. He's the one freaking out. There's no reason to panic. Even you look nervous, travelers. Pamela, come with me. I want to talk to you inside. You may come along as well if you'd like. Okay, everyone, back to your business. That really seemed worth the talk. Oh well, I guess I'll go back to sleep. And so the villagers return to their normal lives, some filled with... I gotta press. Anxiety about most quickly forgetting Pamela's ominous prophecies. Elder dude. Why did you have to say that in front of everybody? Felt a message from the god this morning. It's my duty to tell the people about it. Seer, I thought you were a medicine woman. Whatever, it's bad enough you go around spawning stuff like that. The future lives in my vision, and it's vital we start thinking about our future. Right as the Festival of Flame is beginning, we must cancel the festival. If you don't, we'll all face disaster. Can't stop the festival. Do you want this town to have a nervous breakdown? That last tremor proves it. We must hold the festival tonight. Yes, bring on the festival. The god of flame will surely forgive us then. Let's see. Fellow villagers, the day of the festival has come. Starts tonight. Prepare yourselves for the Greatness Festival. All this stuff is like trivial to me. I just want to go in dungeons, kill shit. Come on, think about what you're doing. Like travelers, you'd best be getting out of here. Wait, I see something. You might be the ones that can save this village. What? What makes you say that? Like we're adventurers or something? I want all of you to come over to my place. It's right behind the tool store. Please, you've got to help us. Well, you were a dick to us, lady. You were really mean and you told us to leave. Now you want us to help you? Maybe we should give her a second chance, right? It was this one, right? Yeah. Oh, travelers, it is so good of you to come. Let me hear your names first. I'm sure you know mine already. Rio Saiba stated his name. I am Kiefer. Kiefer of Estard. My name is Maribel. Nice to meet you, Pamela. I see. Tell me, Rio Saiba, do you believe my prediction will come true? Of course. Well, whether you believe it or not, my predictions are never wrong. Of course, a seer can only tell the future. The future can be changed. I'm trying to steer this village's future for the better, but I need your help. With your support, I think I can save the village. Please, will you help me? Come on, get to it already. Good now. I don't think the god of flame has the power to make Mount Flame erupt. My gut feeling tells me that something else has taken control of Mount Flame. The problem is, no one's allowed to enter Mount Flame except during the festival, so we'll have to wait until it begins before we can start to do anything. Festival begins tonight. You should rest up at the inn until then. I'm sure the owner will let you in for free. The game's like, you're broke, man. Get your broke ass in there. I'll pay for it. It's festival time after all. Oh, I wonder if I could jack that chest. Can't, right? Yeah. I want their stuff and things. Oh, wait. I should go at the inn. There it is. How would you like to take a short rest before the festival? If you rest now, you'll be ready during the big night. I'll let you stay for free, of course. It's a very special day after all, so how about it? Would you like it? That's his way of saying there's a big event coming up. Get ready. Last, the festival has finally begun. Sorry, travelers, but I'm taking off for the night. Can we just get through all this stuff already and start fighting monsters? Hi there, folks. How are you enjoying the Festival of Flame? Festival Faux Flame. Faux Flame. I hope you like it. Splendid, just splendid. The best part is yet to come. The procession of fire is starting soon, so keep on partying. Inch, inch, inch. And just exit? I think I'm supposed to go to the volcano now, right? Let's talk to old lady. Oh, you've returned. The Festival of Flame has finally begun. The route to Mount Flame will soon open for the procession at the end of the festival. That is when I'll need all your help. Be ready with me. I suppose you can enjoy the festival until then, but don't overdo it. Okay, let's go save. And the Buffalo says, yeah, 7 has the whole, every NPC says 20 things. Going for it, so it's a lot to talk to. Yeah, it could be worse, but it is kind of annoying, for sure. The music, yeah, definitely me out. The music is good. It's got some of that old school Dragon Quest music. Or melody, or whatever it's called. You gotta see the battles. The battles are great. And the Buffalo says, I hope treasures turn out nice. Treasures as in like the treasures in the game or the company treasures? Neo says, I love that detail personally. Yeah. What I like too, this is drawn by Akira Toriyama, right? You'll see some of the... One of the guys look like Tao Pai Pai from Dragon Ball. Or General Tao, right? I think he was called in the English version. So, where am I supposed to... Oh, okay. And Buffalo says, nah, Dragon Quest treasures. It seems the closest we will get to a new Dragon Quest monsters. Like a simpler Dragon Quest game with monster companions. Oh, I see, okay. So that's a new game. Because didn't Dragon Quest just do a gacha game that failed? Alright, the procession will begin soon. When it begins, I want... Oh, okay, whatever. You know, it says the Legend of Heroes series, especially the Skies arc, it has so much lore and deep character development. Even the NPCs are interesting. I love it. Oh, Legend of Heroes, as in not the OG ones, right? Because I have the first 3 on the PSP. I played the first one. It was really bad. I got to the last boss. I couldn't beat it, so I said, screw it. I'm guessing 2 and 3 are the same, but the later ones, right? They got like Joshua, Estelle, Leonhardt, all those badass dudes. I think I got some. I got Trails in the Skies. In the Sky. I got the first one. Oh yeah, it's really good, huh? Meow says if you ever get a chance, I don't know, try them. I will definitely try them. The only thing I'm missing to stream PSP games is just like a female to male extender for component cables. Because I got the thing to stream PSP. Like, it works on everything, except it won't reach here. So all I need is the extender, right? And I can play PSP games. Be cool. Random Buffalo says, I posted treasures in the RPG Discord. Now said, just be warned, the third one is not on the PSP. Okay. Well, I only have the first one. Now it says you can find all of them on Steam. The issue is I cannot stream PC games. Because if I stream PC games, it actually puts so much stress on my graphics card that it overheats and shuts down. Pretty shitty. So that's my next big purchase, that I'll have to buy a graphics card. Oh yeah, when I streamed with 2 Wednesdays ago, I streamed with David Ward or Garner McMichaels on my Discord, and we're doing Gauntlet Slayers Edition. First week it worked out, but now that it's so hot, I guess my memory card is 1 or 2 degrees Celsius higher. So it just got so hot that it shut down. I put an ice pack on it and everything. Cobra says, what GPU you running again? I don't know. I'd have to look at my specs to tell you what GPU it is. So for me to stream, I need to stream on external sources. So consoles almost put no stress on my graphics card because the Elgato does most of the work, right? So it works perfectly. Hey, wait a minute, travelers! You still don't have your torches. Hey, you, give these people some torches. Yes, sir. It says because the clear data carries over from each game. Oh, is that so? So if I were to play Trails in the Sky on Steam, 1, 2, and 3, it would carry over. Is that what you mean? Because that sounds... Oh man. I love that kind of stuff. That sounds way too cool. Alright, does everybody have their flames ready now? Yes, I've given one to everybody that's going. Good, it's time to begin the procession of Fire Elder. The Elder says, are you guys ready to go? Okay, it's time to make announcements. Maybe when I upgrade my memory card or a graphics card, I'll think about that, because yeah, I would want to play each game one after another, right? Except if I do play on PC, you guys won't get this cool background, right? It looks different over there. You know, it says that's why I said going PSP with those isn't good, since the final chapter isn't even on it. Not even digitally. Okay. Yeah, Steam's great though for video games. Yeah, I like my physical games, but when it's that cheap and easy access, sometimes it's like might as well buy the digital game. Fellow villagers, the procession of fire shall now begin. Can we fucking get started already? Meow says by the time it was translated, like 10 years passed. Oh, so in Japan, all 3 games were released on the PSP. But over here, we got 1 and 2, right? Meow says, yeah, I'm really considering it, purchasing them on Steam. I think there's a sale right now. But on my Langrisser mobile game, I got to play with Leonhardt and Joshua. I never really built up Estelle, but Joshua was this like assassin, and he just makes shit blow up. I thought he was really, really cool. And Leonhardt, like, he's got this giant sword. I thought it was cool too. And who else is there? There's there's this chick with like purple hair. What's her name? Chloe. Yeah, she's like an amazing healer. Oh, god of flame, cherished by the people of Engao. I actually used 3 out of the 4 characters. And I played them in like competitive PvP as well in Langrisser Mobile. I played Joshua, and people were like, why are you playing Joshua? I'm like, because he's fucking badass. He's like a He's like an assassin ninja dude. We now proceed to return the Holy Flame, which has granted us divine protection. You know, it says, I haven't heard the first Switch announcement or PS5 or anything, only the Cold Steel Arc. And the Crossbell Arc is coming too. Okay, I don't know those games though. That's part of the same series, right? Really hoping Skies makes it. That's crazy because Legend of Heroes was a Japanese-only RPG game that we never got on the PS1. So Legend of Heroes 1 to 3, which are like the first one sucks. If you play it, you'll get it. I don't know why I played that game. But then the Heroes took the same name and just made amazing games afterwards, right? People allow us entry. Please allow us entry into thy residence and pay tribute to thy power, and may we continue to be warmed by thy divine guidance forever. We just... Alright, everybody, onward to Mount Flame. Yeah, the dialogue is kind of too much. Wish it was less. At least it's not Xenogears. That guy walked in the pillar. Oh, they're grabbing the flame, not walking in the pillar. The games I want to play most though on the PSP, when I'll be able to stream, there's two games. There's Breath of Fire 3 and Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Those are the two games I want to play so much. And it looks pretty good. Like I actually tested out the PSP on the TV. The image is pretty small. It's kind of like right in the middle of the giant screen. But on stream, I could actually enlarge the image, right? So I don't know how that's gonna look. It might look fuzzy, but we'll see. Maybe I'll set it up, see what it looks like. Because how it ends up being when you're using the PSP hardware to play it on TV, what happens is that the PSP screen is like blank. So the image is actually transferred onto the TV, right? So you're not looking at the PSP. So the PSP is essentially just a controller at that point. Where's this volcano? Is it here? I might do just a little bit of level grinding because I need money. I want to buy that mallet. I'm not too far off as well. I'm definitely not getting that whip. Something like 800 bucks. Hey, here we go. For getting a new skill. Remember how in Lufia 2 you had to buy spells? You wouldn't gain the spells? You bought them at the spell shop? I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I just took 2 steps. Die, Cat Mage. Sortaroo, escape. It's gonna be here. What? Okay. Where is this place? Is it on this end? Ugh. I don't understand though, so if Kiefer can just use skills all the time, why would he have a regular attack? There's absolutely no reason to do a regular attack with Kiefer. His skill is always better. Ugh, come on. The encounter rate is real in this game. Get the mage. It says everyone has to have a default attack, lol. That's just an RPG or any game staple. Yeah, but remember Phantasy Star 4 macros? I wish more games did that. Imagine doing macros in this. It would make just fighting all these random battles so much easier. Yeah, every time I think about Phantasy Star 4, I want to play it. So good. Where's this volcano? And go for it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can play my Genesis now. I got the high definition Genesis. High definition graphics with SCART. It actually looks really, really good now. Looks better than my Super Nintendo, that's for sure. I'll be doing a new poll though, so I've been talking with Vetkos, and he really wants me to play a mystery game, right? He keeps telling me about it. He's like, bro, you gotta play this game on the PS3, right? So he's gonna either ship it to me or bring it to me, right? Because he wants me to play it so bad. So that sounds pretty cool. I might just play that game next. So I'll talk to him. Apparently he doesn't live too far away from me. He lives in Washington, and I live like right above him. So that'd be pretty interesting. Yeah. My only issue is the HDCP on the PS3. So I just gotta research how to get rid of it, and Betko says he said he knew how to get rid of it. So basically, it stops me from streaming the PS3 because on the HDMI there's this like copyright thing inside the system or something, which is stupid, right? Meow says you could take him on a Canadian day out and he could loan you the game. Yeah, definitely. I'd show him around here. There's cool stuff to do, even though it is Canada. Yeah, we got really similar weather too. Meow says, I remember not being able to stream from my PSP. Yeah, so if you use Component, you could stream. But with HDMI, you need to use... I did a little bit of research, but I'm still not sure. I got the hardware, but I need to try it out. But you need to use a splitter, you know, like... so let's say you want to use your... Excuse me, you want to basically put an image on like two screens at the same time. So one HDMI goes in and then it splits into two. Apparently those work, so I'm not sure. I just gotta try it out. You know, it says I really wanted to stream Tales. Okay, Tales. Which one was that? Because I haven't played that one. Volcano has to be on the right side. You know, it says there was Grace F and Tales of Xillia 1 and 2. So there's 3 Tales games. Right, Symphonia Chronicles, you were telling me about that. It's a bad port, right? It apparently runs in 30 frames a second instead of 60 or something. They apparently did a bad job with it. Yeah, 30 frames per second, right? Yeah. For a PS3 game. I think this game runs 30 frames per second. That was the norm for like really old consoles. At least Tales of Symphonia, right? DOTNW isn't bad. So I'm guessing the volcanoes must be really close by then. Oh, okay, this way. Dawn of the New World. No worries. So many Tales games, right? There it is. Oh, look at this. You certainly took your time. Were you delayed by monsters, perhaps? Yes, that's odd. As long as you carried torches, the monsters normally stay away. No, they don't. I guess the monsters can't resist those winning good looks of yours. Ha ha ha. I got here first. I won't let anyone go ahead of me. Get out of there, Helmet Boy. Good people, thank you for waiting. Now we begin the procession of fire. Long last, I get to go first. This is our most important ritual, where we receive the new pilot fire from the God of Flame. I think the Elder is doing something shady. Proceed more solemnly and sternly. Oh, it's the travelers. Please, right this way. Hey, I thought I was first. You can't do that. Okay, these people traveled from far away. Land, just to be here. Damn. Please, right this way. Oh, Dawn of the New World is a sequel to Tales of Symphonia? Really? Is Kratos in it? He was pretty badass. And Zelos. Basically the same character, right? This is the crater of Mount Flame. Take your torch. Throw it in. This is how we return to the God Flame's protective flame or its origin. Are you ready to throw your flame into the volcano? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Right, one at a time, if you please. This feels kind of silly, but here goes. Oh, okay, so Meowth says the whole cast is in the sequel of Tales of Symphonia, but Kratos makes a cameo. Okay, you won't say anymore? Okay, okay. Kiefer throws the torch into the crater. Sure hate to fall from here. Right, good. Now it is the turn of the villagers. Nice work. You can go back to the village if you like. What? Elma. Hey, Elma means apple in Turkish. You scared the slime out of me. You got slime in you? Don't sneak up on me like that. Why is Pamela making me Gurad a place like this? You mean guard? Oops, I didn't realize Pamela was standing right in front of me. What? How do I get there? Don't try to cheat me. Yeah, first. Until the procession has finished, I can't let you through. Oh, okay, so I am supposed to do this. Well, let's find a way to fight monsters, because this is pretty lame. Oh, it's you. You're late. The ceremony has already started. We haven't had a moment to spare. You must hurry into the depths of the flame. I'm sure whoever's behind all this is lurking within. Come back here if you get any trouble. You can heal your wounds to save your adventure. I used to be a priestess, you know? Oh, that's amazing. She can do it all. She's like Creed from Shining Force 2. Don't forget, we have little time left. Hurry as fast as you can. No, I'm gonna take my time. Monsters? Where's the monsters? Sweet. Yeah. Kill these stupid face mouths. So Sandstorm makes me miss? Reduces accuracy or something. Treasure. There's just so many paths. Am I just going the right way? No treasure. Oh, there's treasure! I want the treasure, guys. Treasure. Stupid sword of ruse, man. That's another kill. I was thinking about getting the mallet. I can't get the mallet now. Can't go back to town. Bam. Take it. Slice you up. Playing games with normal HP and MP like this and stats, I feel grateful for games like this, because you play Final Fantasy? Oh shit. So I got limited time? Oh crap. It's actually counting my time. Shit. Well, let's go heal then, and I'll imp. And I'll try to finish it. What I was saying about the stats, you know how in Final Fantasy you start off the game with like 300 HP or something? This game you start off with 10 HP. God, like... Sure, let's keep going. I need MP. What an annoying enemy. Reduces accuracy. Nice. it's a herb. Oh, that's amazing. Always need more herb. Time limit. I think every gamer finds that annoying from games, right? Time limits. Get the imps. Stupid kangaroo. Nice. Oh. So like what's the screen? The hell? Wrong way? I'm gonna fail, man. Stupid game, stop doing this. And everywhere looks the same. Am I supposed to fail? Oh, what the hell is this? Found a knife. Is it a good knife? That's good. Increases attack. Oh, good on everybody. Get to Marie. She's gonna be out of MP soon, right? I wonder when the bag's gonna fill up. Uh-oh. Get him. Nice. Gotta speed up, Kiefer. Too slow. Keith is beat up pretty bad. Get a nice. Good. Yeah, still have a lot of herbs. Would have this stage would have been cooler without a time limit. Would have been so cool. Game devs think that there's something special when they put a time limit. Imp B Imp A. You know what I realized this game could use? An escape spell, escape item. Right there. Return. That's it. Okay guys, there's gonna be a Twitch ad coming up. So I'm gonna have to take a break. And you guys won't miss any action, so I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hey, 10 Button Gamer, thanks for the raid and welcome raiders. I am playing Dragon Warrior 7 here. And welcome aboard. What were you playing, 10 Button Gamer? Still some of that Ogre Battle? Oh, it's a slime. What is that? It's a babble. A babble slime. Great babble. But Gamer says, hello, hello, how goes? Was playing Live Alive HD Remake. Taking a break from Ogre Battle for now. Live Alive. Why does that... Is that the one on SNES? Was on Super Famicom only? And you play as like the cowboy and the samurai. Yeah, I know that game. Somebody Gamer says it was a Super Famicom only and got an HD remake recently. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, I've seen somebody review it on YouTube. It looks actually really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's like an old school RPG right on. Get the bubble thing. Oh, that thing is weak. Okay. The timer keeps going down. I'm gonna fail this. Or maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Somebody Gamer says, yeah, I played and loved the OG one, so I wanted to see how the HD remake goes. So far, really good. Okay. They probably improve like the UI, right? If it's just well, you said remake, so it would be an entire overhaul then. Many dead ends in this place. Somebody Gamer says, yeah, like a 2.5 HD remake, like Octopath Traveler for Switch. Okay. Now it says it has that style that Octopath Traveler adopted. I've heard of Octopath Traveler so many times, I've just never played it. I'm supposed to go that side. Whatever, let's just go get healed. Old lady, heal us. Are you hurt? Here, let me have a good look. Here, take this medicine. It will heal your wound. Yeah, let's save. Yeah, it says it's good. Tembat Gamer says, yeah, the game is gorgeous. Would recommend for people who love a good battle system. Oh, man. If I do end up playing Live Alive, I probably played on an EverDrive on my Super Nintendo. Yeah, no time to lose. You know, it says, I suppose there's a translation patch out there. There's actually multiple ways to play it. You could buy the actual Super Famicom game, and there's this translation converter that you stick on your SNES, and you put the Super Famicom game, and it translates it. I don't know how it works, but I saw it on My Life in Gaming. It's pretty amazing. I know, right? It's so cool. 10 Button Gamer knows. Yeah, the Super UFO Pro 8. I have that one. That's how I played OG Live Alive. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's awesome. The game I want to play the most on Super Famicom is called Lennis 2. It's Paladin's Quest. Oh my god. It's Paladin's Quest 2. So let me show you what the box looks like for Lennis. This one here. So this is what it looks like originally. It's got really funky art. It kind of looks like pastel colors. Okay, and the battle system's kind of like this, but not as good. So it's called Lennis, and what we got in North America, they totally botched it. My box is like really, really beat up. This is my OG box. This is probably... It's my second RPG ever. With Final Fantasy Mystic Quest was my first, but this is what we got. It's called Paladin's Quest, right? So it's got nothing to do with Paladins. It's just like, it's this dude named Chesney and his friend. What's his friend's name? It's this chick, right? And the game is super hard. You need to get to level 7 or so in the beginning of the game, or else you'll fail. Played it a bunch of times. I like it. People hate it. I'm gonna fail. Here it is. Oh, this is the FMV. Does the boss appear or something? We're all dead. Is that it? Are you alright? It sounded like you were having a bad dream. Well, you can't let it worry you today. It's the big day. Is this Groundhog Day? Sorry, travelers, but I'm taking off for the night. This is Groundhog Day. Do I keep all my level ups? Yeah, I keep everything. Okay. So if you fail, you just gotta restart. That is not a bad deal, actually. Yeah, Groundhog Day. Oh, come on, you're not even selling anything? I could use a mallet, man. Yeah, I'm not rereading this. Just press the button really fast. Hey, 10 Button Gamers, so your consoles, you obviously play your actual consoles when you stream, right? Are they close to you, or do you use wireless controllers, or do you use extension cords on your controllers? How do you do it? Okay, that's a lot quicker this time. Ken Bunny Gamer says they are close to me, all wired. It's a mess. It is a mess, right? I agree, bro. It's a giant mess. The amount of wires. For me, I actually use cable extensions on almost all my consoles. They're about like $5 to $10 each, so that's what I've been getting. Yeah, it says that's how I played on console when I streamed. Extensions on the wires, right? Yeah. Because this won't reach normally, so I got like a 6-foot extension. I wish I could skip this. More level ups, more level. I was watching Mike Matei's stream, and when he streams, so you know how on OBS you put whatever you're streaming has an audio, and then people hear the audio through your HDMI or like whatever you're connected to your PC, right, through USB or whatever. Well, how Mike Matei does it, he turns on the volume really high on his TV, and you hear his TV instead. And his streams are definitely different for that reason. It is strange, right? Check out his streams one day. He uploads them on YouTube, right? You could always watch one there. It sounds different. It sounds like something like when you go to an arcade and you just hear an arcade machine from like further away, right? That's what it sounds like. Meow says, I know he can afford a better setup than that. Bunny Gamer says, though I get it. He doesn't like headphones, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I don't like stuff on my head. I did the whole headset thing. I have one. I just don't like using it. Even hats, like, I wear baseball caps every now and then, but I just don't like it. That's where I got the idea from. He uses one of these lavalier mics, right? That Money Gamer says, I would prefer not to, but I do not want to disturb other people in the house. Meow says it was draining batteries like mad, if I remember correctly, your headset. That was my microphone, my lavalier microphone. So I was using dollar batteries. Then what I did, I went and got myself a charger with, excuse me, with actual batteries, and those last like 3 to 4 hours, which is usually what I stream. So it's perfect. Like I don't even have to switch batteries anymore. I got it all figured out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I got this mic. I got it. I tried to set it up, set up the audio. It was just a giant mess in the software section. And I was supposed to stream, and I just gave up on that day. I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna take a nap. This is ridiculous. Then I woke up. I did some more research, and I got it down. It's a flower bird. So the way has to be over here. Get the kangaroo. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss an opening or something. Yeah, there's this one. Treasure outside, right? Yeah. Our way here. Probably missed an entrance or something. Because I've been here before. Here? Yeah. See, I went over there and I walked around there. I didn't see this entrance. Oh my god, really? What the hell is this? I could fall down? Oh, what the hell? That just fully heal me? Well, this game is generous. There's gotta be a big fight coming up. That's it. This crap. That's it right there. That's the boss, guys. Soon it will be all over. Humans are such foolish creatures, worshipping a god of flame that doesn't even exist. Stop throwing shit in. So the last one to throw the flame is the lady. And now the humans will turn over the final flame to me, unleashing the fury of the flame of darkness. With the flame's power, this volcano will erupt and raise the land to cinders. These humans will fall into despair, thinking this and the wrath of the god of flame. And you, human, you dare to step in my way. Thanks for telling me your plan, asshole. Fools, you are nothing more than kindling for my scorching flames. Your flesh, your bones, your very soul, I will now turn into piles of gray ash. Bring it on! Oh shit, look at that face. Just a floating face. Okay. Okay, face. Upper, what is this? Boost defense of an ally. Who needs the most defense? Actually, let's just attack. Screw it. I wonder if Fire Slash is gonna do anything. Or Blaze. Let's see. Unaffected. Oh! Unaffected? 3 damage? Oh shit. Okay. Wait. She's got a new thing? Copy enemy's attack. Really? She has a skill? Let's do Sap. Uh-oh. This face is actually pretty strong. Okay, face. Oh shit. Let's have her heal. He's slow. So at least I could heal with Rio. And I don't have to use herbs. Ooh, get him, stupid face guy. The word says that is an awesome graphic for a fire giant. It's pretty cool. He's like just a pissed off face. Uh-oh. 17 damage. It is pretty awesome, right, Meowth? The boss music kind of reminds me. It's almost like a soundtrack from a 80s anime, or like a 70s, 80s anime. Oh yeah, the face has no nonsense. Except he talked a little bit too much. He told me his whole plan. Y'all says Lupin. Oh yeah, Lupin the Third, right? Kinda hear it. I've never watched Lupin, but I've seen some parts of it on YouTube. He's based off the famous there's a famous, I think it was books or something, Arsène Lupin. It's like a French story, and I think that's based off of that, Lupin the Third. I just gotta attack him. I can't do anything special. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Come on, stupid head guy. Even the background, look at the background. It's got that weird statue. Fire Giant, you've been taken down. Give me those levels. Harry Pass, what is that? Drop the treasure. What is the treasure? Aqua Shard. Oh, one of the shards. GG indeed. How could someone as lowly as you defeat me? You underestimated me. No, note well, human. Even if I die, this flame of darkness will never be extinguished. All you can do now is wait for its blazing fury to... I thought it was a dude in a cloak. It's literally a head. There's a hole here. Oh, the monsters are gone? Okay. What the heck is that weird black flame? Oh, it's you, by the god of the flame. What happened inside the volcano? Please tell me everything you saw down there. See, if that's true, then this flame won't be put out so easily. But if we leave it like this, I don't know what will happen. There has to be a way to put out the flame. Isn't there, Pamela? That's what I like to find out. What? Yellow says that looks like a pizza, not gonna lie. It does, like a really, really cheesy pizza. What? Can't you see anything with your clairvoyance? Everyone knows my predictions never come true, after all. Just joking, let me take a look. A living pizza and breathing. I see something. I see a shabby little room. Oh, and a man with a stony face. He has something in his hand. A jar. No, a bottle. With some liquid in it. Oh, it's Ryo Saiba. See Ryo Saiba with him. That's all I'm getting. Liquid is that bottle may have the power to put the flame out. Do you have any idea? who that man is? No, that can't be. I saw you together with that man just now. You must have met him at least once. Try to remember. It's probably old dude. You have to find that man and get his bottle. Please, I beg of you. You must help us. Flame shows no sign of causing trouble. But you must hurry, Rio Saiba. Just don't give me a timeline. Please, I'm begging you, do something about the Black Flame. Guessing I have to go to the other world. Yeah, you guys better move. I wonder if there's people in the village. Oh, cool, okay. Oh, there's new stuff. Whoa, look at the defense boost. 10 defense. Should I really get this? It's only 3 attack. It's 4 attack on her. Almost thinking about getting these. Actually, hold on a sec. It says I'll probably get better stuff soon. Yeah, I probably shouldn't waste my money, right? Okay, let's just sell our crap then. Bronze sword, pole. Let's sell those. $100. Priest here. I want to try those stat items. Guys, I'm about to call it a night. You want to stick around? We can raid somebody. And I will be back tomorrow. Normally I don't stream on Fridays, but my son's going to be taking a vacation with his mother. So I'll be streaming this Friday and Saturday. So catch me tomorrow. I'll be streaming very likely Mega Man 3. It may be earlier too. I think I'm gonna have a shorter day at work tomorrow. Just a pressure wash day. So I may be here earlier. If I do decide to stream earlier, I will announce it on my Discord. I saved it. Let's see. Okay, 2, right? It's random. I was worried about that. Okay, so it is random. I'll do some research and see how much stats I can get. So it is like Shiny Force. Okay, then let's see who I can raid. Getting old. Getting tired after almost 3 hours of gameplay. Who is on? Okay, Chrome Cobra is streaming. Stella Deuce. We should probably raid Chrome Cobra. What is this game? Yeah, definitely. Let's raid him. He's playing a cool strategy RPG. Looks really dope. Yeah, guys, catch me tomorrow. Probably around 6 p.m., maybe earlier. I'll announce it. It's gonna be Mega Man 3 on GameCube Anniversary Collection. Until then, peace out, guys. See this. Perfect. Okay, we're all transferred over, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace out.